Surprise, a brand new Pokemon trailer has been put into the Nintendo Direct, which was also a surprise this morning, so let's go ahead and discuss it. Hey, this is Gatorex, and like I said, yes, amazingly, there was a Nintendo Direct Mini this morning, to everyone's shock. I haven't watched the full Nintendo Direct, but I have isolated the trailer. Well, actually, no, it was posted by itself. But we're going to discuss the Pokemon trailer, because there's a new Pokemon trailer discussing the DLC, the Isle of Armor, and the Crown Tundra. So let's go ahead and watch it. I'm actually going to watch it right here. Instead of like the typical normal breakdown, it's an interesting trailer. Nothing too like extreme or deep, but let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Now for the latest information on the Pokémon Sword expansion.
Alright, with some narration, it's pretty interesting, because again, you know, this specific one was in the Nintendo Direct. Okay, we get to see the map. It looks pretty big, pretty sizable. Cave, that looks nice.
The Isle of Armor and the frozen
Isle of Armor.
known as the Crown Tundra will launch in the Galar region.
And I think we're just getting stuff on the Isle of Armor. Yeah, I get to see those new characters. Look nice. So actually, yeah, no, it seems a lot bigger though. Okay, there's the dojo.
Where trainers gather to master their skills.
Seems like
And if you train at this dojo, you will receive the
like
legendary
I don't know what to. All right, here we go. Kubfu.
from the master.
And it seems like, okay, with those little cutscenes, it seems like Kubfu's gonna have like quite a bit of personality. He's shy. Okay, Towers of Two Fists.
In this challenge, you will enter one of two towers. The Tower of Darkness.
One of two. So you can only pick one, darkness or water? So that's how you evolve Kubfu then? Bring him to that tower?
Kubfu must face this challenge alone.
Face it
Once you've
alone.
conquered one of the towers, Kubfu will evolve.
So do you have to
Urshifu.
take Kubfu just by
Tower
itself?
of Darkness. It will
And yeah,
lose
okay, there we go. The two different forms of Urshifu.
choose the Tower of Waters.
And so you have to pick a tower. Interesting. So it seems like they're kind of not force you to evolve Kubfu right off the bat, but
And yours alone.
during the story, Kubfu's 100% gonna evolve. Okay, and we get to see the G-Max moves. Or not G-Max moves, but the Gigantamax forms and the G-Max moves for the starter Pokemon. Get a better look at them. We saw them in the last trailer, but now we get a better look at them. I love that Inteleon. I still love that Inteleon.
Controlling its roots, it's G-Max drum solo.
Drum solo.
Kicking a
He's got the
giant
full
ball of
kit.
fire to deliver a
Or
powerful
the full
shot.
drum kit.
It's G-Max Fireball, and blasting the opponent with water from 130 feet
I still love the
it's
Inteleon. It's
G-Max
just regular size, but its tail is long, so it just stands on top of it.
And
It's
when
beautiful.
used, the opponent's abilities have no effect when they're attacking.
Ignores opponent's abilities for G-Max moves? Are those...
In addition
That's
to
not...
new outfit items and hairstyles,
That
there will
doesn't
also
happen
be
with other
new
G-Max moves,
card
does it?
backgrounds, effects, and frames. Now
I...
you'll have even more customizations to use. to
Okay,
show
more
off your
options. That's good.
personality.
Is that I think that's something we really do need.
Pokemon Sword expansion
I'll take the
packs
more
and
hairstyles
Pokemon
and more
Shield
everything
expansion
else.
pass Part 1, the Isle of
Available
Armor,
by the end
will
of
launch
June,
by
so
the
no
end of
solid
June.
release date.
Also, for those of you
And
who
we
purchase
get
expansion
the
pass,
early adopter bonus, Leon's outfit. Okay, that's nice. It's honestly pretty neat. What Chairman Rose's outfit, Leon's outfit, and Marnie's outfit.
battles in the wild area, you'll
Okay, so max raid battle stuff. So interesting. I mean, the max raid battle stuff is good and interesting, but like, it's not news. I mean, if we discuss G-Max, if we discuss the max raid battle stuff as news, there'd be news like every week.
other trainers to take on
But
this
no,
challenge
I've almost forgot what Pokemon news is like, and I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching the trailer. Let's go ahead and discuss it. Some interesting points, though. Like I said, we got to see the map. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at the map. For the Isle of Armor. That looks like a pretty sizable map. Okay. So it seems okay. You're going to be able to surf in the surrounding waters. There are a few islands around, and then it seems like the water's a little not shallow, but yeah, not as deep. So honestly, that's something good because, all right, in the Galar region itself, yeah, it's surrounded by water, but you can't surf in any of that water. As opposed to like you could to a degree in most every other Pokemon generation that has water on the outside. A lot of times, maybe there's like an ocean you got to cross to get to the next gym, give or take, and yeah, that's a lot. But in the Galar region, it was very, very landlocked. So this being an island, yes, definitely, it seems like you're gonna be able to surf in it. Well, not surf, ride your bike, because surf isn't a thing anymore. Okay, we can see the two towers, the two different towers. They're not next to each other. They're pretty far from each other, but that's interesting. because it said you could only pick one tower. So I don't know. On one hand, not bummed, but like that's like experience points you're gonna miss out on by picking one. And well, not necessarily miss out on, but you're gonna have one. You only have two options, or one option of the two. Cubfu seems interesting. Again, you know, that seemed like it's basically your starter, I guess, for like this little journey, in that they're giving it to you, or at least you go to the dojo, you probably got to complete some challenge, and then they'll give you Cubfu, and then they want you to have only you and only Cubfu to challenge one of these towers, and then you get Urshifu by the end. So I wonder if how that works exactly. I wonder if it has to get to like a specific level, and maybe, you know, they've done all the math and it's definitely gonna reach this level by the time you get to the end, or maybe just completing tower. Who knows? Who knows? It's basically bringing it to one of these towers that's gonna evolve into one of the different forms of Urshifu. So that's pretty neat, honestly. I like Urshifu's look. As for the G-Max moves, the G-Max Pokemon, or this one we get to see the G-Max moves, because we already saw the Gigantamax forms of these Pokemon before. We know what they're like, get a little more footage of them now, but we get to see the G-Max moves. Of course, Inteleon's still my favorite out of these, especially just because his tail's so long, he's just at the very top of it. I think for the most part that's it. We get to see some interesting stuff with the environments here, which honestly it looks really nice. It looks so much. Hot take, maybe not. This looks much nicer than the main games and like the main meat of or like the main games, I think. Me personally, I don't know, but I get, you know, it's just my opinion, I guess. But it's looking pretty nice. We're gonna get all those new clothing options, which again, you know, is something I think we need. You know, the character customization in Pokemon, it's fine, it's pretty good. And Sword and Shield is probably the best, or well, I don't know, I think Sun and Moon had maybe more this and that, but we're gonna get more in this DLC, so that's pretty neat. The website has been updated as well, not too much new, but I did take a little glance at it. So you can go ahead and check that out yourself. One interesting thing, it did mention the co-op mode that's going to be in the Crown Tundra. I believe that was something that was discussed when it was revealed at the very beginning. But again, you know, it's been so long since the initial reveal of the DLC that I feel like a lot of people maybe forgotten. A lot of people just haven't been discussing it. But yeah, there is going to be a co-op mode in the Crown Tundra where you and other people get to go into the dens, explore, and catch legendary Pokemon, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, they did definitely mention it in the first initial trailer. But again, it's been so long. There's also a chart on the website that discusses, you know, everything that's going to be added into either the Crown Tundra or no, Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra. So, well, not that like you, well, okay. It's set like there's only an expansion pass. You can only buy one thing and you'll get both expansions. So it's not like you're going to be missing out. It's just letting you know which details are going to come with which one. Letting you know like, hey, these features are going to be implemented in, once the Isle of Armor comes out, you're going to get these features. And just letting you know, once the Crown Tundra comes out, you're going to get these features. And it's also letting you know that each one is also going to have a chunk of something itself. It's pretty interesting. But for the most part, it seems like that's it. Really great that we got some news now. I've forgotten what Pokemon news is like, but overall, not necessarily anything like too big or too shocking. I haven't watched the rest of the Nintendo Direct Mini, but good to finally have one, so I gotta go ahead and watch that now because there's some other details for other things. I've been having fun this week, just chilling. Let me know how you guys are doing and what you think of this, the trailer and the Nintendo Direct Mini overall. I've been chilling out making some TikTok. Follow me there. It would mean a lot because I'm trying to get more followers than some people I know. But anyway, I just make dumb memes there. But if you enjoyed the content, leave a like, subscribe, all of that cool stuff. If there's anything you'd like me to discuss in the coming weeks, because again, I've mostly just been discussing the anime week by week, but you know, with just various things in the middle in between. But anyway, you can leave a like, subscribe. If you enjoyed the content, enable notifications, click that bell icon, all that stuff. But anyway, hey, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.